SAT math people. Today we're going to do some factoring and reducing. Okay, let's do some math. Which of the following is equivalent to this expression, quantity 10x squared y over x squared plus xy times the quantity x plus y squared over 2xy divided by the quantity x squared minus y squared over y squared? So the first thing we're going to do is use the rule that two fractions divided by each other is equal to the first fraction times the reciprocal of the second fraction. So a over b divided by c over d is equal to a over b times d over c. So we're going to use that. We copied the 10x squared y over x squared plus xy times x plus y quantity squared over 2xy. And now we're going to flip and multiply y squared over x squared minus y squared. And that is equal to, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to factor the denominator. So we have 10x squared y. We're going to factor x out of that first term. X squared plus xy equals x times the quantity x plus y. Leave x plus y squared, you'll see y in a minute, over 2xy. We have y squared next over x squared minus y squared, which is the difference of two squares. A squared minus b squared, look at the blue, is a plus b times a minus b. So x squared minus y squared is x plus y times the quantity x minus y. So now we're going to start dividing. 10 divided by 2 is 5. X squared, and then we have an x and two x's on the bottom. I've circled those in yellow. So that equals 1. X squared over x squared is just 1, so we'll leave that. And then I have a y in the numerator in purple, and I have a y in the denominator, so that also equals 1, so we don't have to worry about that. Then we have x plus y squared. This is why I left it. Because we have two of those on the bottom, see, in the yellow, x plus y on the left, and the third term has an x plus y in the denominator. So x plus y squared over x plus y squared is 1, so we leave that. Moving on. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. And then we have, which we had before. Now we're left in the numerator. There's nothing we can do with the y squared. There's no y squared on the bottom. And there's nothing we can do with x minus y in the denominator because there's no x minus y's in the numerator. And so A is the answer, 5y squared over x minus y.